Yeah, Turtle won because he bought a point on the Tennessee game because he just knew Tommy's pick was going to lose.
Turtle, as cheap as he is, had to spend extra money to overcome Tommy.
I like how you call it somebody cheap.
Right. You said it. I was thinking it. 100% right on that.
Cash it in. Here come the picks. Yeah.
Let's get to our pick'em. I mean, again, not surprisingly, I'm dominating the pick'em. I say I'm not dominating the pick'em. I'm in first place in the pick'em.
You have one.
Yeah, I got a 1-game lead over the field. It's probably going to go away this week. But we got some things to cover. I'm 14 and is this right? That's
Man, it fits in the window perfectly.
Oh, that's the new one. Okay. That's the new one. 16 and 9.
Fix that, Nick. Hell yeah.
Last week was black for a lot of us. It was rough. A lot of below 500 marks, but Damien was 4-1, made his way back. I was 2-3, Murder 1-4, Turtle 1-4, Gyro 2-3. Tommy was 6-4. Remember, we made him pick all those stupid FCS games. Damien was 4-1. The Wizard was 3-2. Nick was 1-4. Nick's Wheel was 1-4. Nick's Wheel's going to get the first pick in the draft this year. Our fan picks: Ren 12-8, Kyle 12-8, Ryan C 11-9, Robert P 9-6, Big 8-7, Marty 6-9, and Noah P 2-3. Let's dive into it. The first game on our list this week, we have. First game on the list, we got Iowa State and Cincinnati. Iowa State is a 2.5-point favorite. I believe they're on the road taking on Cincinnati. Nicholas, you are the resident Iowa State guy. Should we be worried this week?
Absolutely. I have no confidence in this pick, but I'm not picking against them. I am going Iowa State to get the win in Cincinnati. Tough game. I think Iowa State can pull it out. Don't have too much confidence in that pick.
Cyclones by a touchdown, baby. Rocco Beck, give me Iowa State 27-20.
Yeah. Go Clones.
That's my boy. And Angels in the outfield, Danny Glover, can't remember his character in the movie, said, go back to Cincinnati when referring to Mel Clark. Give me Iowa State. Who am I to pick against Iowa State?
You love Iowa State.
I once recall wearing a Troy Davis Saints jersey back in the day of backyard wrestling.
He was big for us.
So, you know what? Give me the alma mater of said Troy Davis. I am going Iowa State and the Marcus Pfizers as well.
It is a strong possibility.
It is a strong possibility that Nick will be annoyed at the result of this game and annoyed at how people order shirts. Give me Cincinnati to defend their home field.
Even Iowa State odds Cincinnati.
The Kelseys.
What'd you say? Odds? Oh, did you just spin it again? What? It's odd again. Screw it. They're picking Cincinnati. You cheater trying to make them pick Iowa
good.
State.
The wheel's usually wrong, so good. Thank you, Wheel.
Next game on the list, Virginia and Louisville. Virginia is ranked like in the top 15, but Louisville is a touchdown favorite at home on Saturday, which is a little puzzling. You don't often see a ranked team that big of an underdog against an unranked team. So we got Virginia versus Louisville. Are we going with the rankings or are we going with the odds makers, boys?
Virginia's overranked because of the win and because of the cool rushing of the field. How cool was that?
That was pretty cool. Yeah.
Give me Louisville.
I'm going Louisville.
Damien's right. Virginia is overrated because they beat Florida State. Caught Florida State on a Friday night. They weren't prepared. And Louisville got Miller Moss at quarterback. Miller Moss is crushing it, kind of, somewhat, enough, crushing it enough to beat Virginia. Let's go Louisville.
Beat LSU last year.
I am going to go with the Scorn Papa John's guys, this Braun family Robinson. Big fan of Jeff Brian Brom. I think Louisville defends the home field, and Virginia, since a little upset win last week, is going to be up for a hangover. So let's go Louisville.
I would not count on it.
I would not count on Virginia building on last week's success. I'm going with the real UL, not those cucks from Lafayette. Louisville to get a win.
Not cucking aside, shout out to Lunch Winfield from Lutcher. My boy came in the second half last weekend against Marshall and just became the Sunbelt player of the week in 2 quarters.
Tommy, you being for real right now? Because I love Lunch Winfield. Like, I'm actually going to be a Lafayette fan now.
He replaced your boy from Catholic of Baton Rouge, Beal, came in the second half and led them to a comeback overtime 54-51. He had 2 passing touchdowns. He had 150 passing, 130 rushing, and was responsible for 5 touchdowns in the second half.
I can't tell you how excited. I genuinely like that kid.
Thomas, how Bill Davis is doing.
Bill Davis is not doing as good as I expected, and definitely not as good as he is in NCAA 20.
He's also in NCAA.
Yeah.
Who was the Beal that used to come?
Teddy?
Yeah.
Teddy Beal? No, I'm talking about Daniel Beal. I don't think Teddy Beal's playing QB for you.
That's the one thing I miss about growing up and being on the side of the road.
It's random people walking on the side of the road to stop at your house and hang out.
Oh, good.
Louisville, odd, Virginia.
Virginia. The wheel sucks, man.
That's why he's 5-3.
The wheel sucks. One of the biggest rivalries in college football, Miami and Florida State. Man, in the 90s, this was lit AF. Every game, Florida State would miss via field goal. Florida State was riding super high. They came back down to earth, lost to Virginia. But they are now catching Miami maybe at a good time off of a big win for Miami. Does Florida State get back up on the horse, or does Miami get the win and flex their muscles in this Florida rivalry?
Everything that I've been reading about Miami says that Mario Cristobal is an absolute lunatic. I have a hard time picking against those type of coaches. Give me Jason Gathers and the U.
I'm going the U as well. I think Malzahn is flirting with the Arkansas of the world and starting to kind of whisper and not be as focused. Give me Miami to get the win against Florida State.
I think Malzahn has a couple teams' numbers, and his contact list isn't too big. So we're going to go with the U, Miami.
I'm going Miami. I think Florida State had a nice little run, but I don't think they're as good as we thought they were. Clemson just sucks, so it's going to be Miami.
They do.
Oh, yeah, they do.
It is best not to say now.
It is best not to say now that Miami is going to lose. Give me Florida State. Give me Seminoles. Give me more Indian mascots in sports. Florida State wins.
Oh, yeah.
I realized the Wizard became a DE&I expert.
Odd, Florida State, even Miami.
Even Miami. The move to the NFL, we got the Tampa Bay Bucks. Oh, my bad. The Bucks taking on the Seahawks on Sunday at 3:00. The Buccaneers have, they're beat up, but their quarterback is balling, Tommy. You know how I feel about that. They're facing Seattle. Seattle's actually pretty good too, man. This one's going to be interesting. Long road trip out to the left coast. That's usually tough. Are your Bucks going to get the win on Sunday, Tommy? You go first here. This is your team.
I wish we could revisit this on Saturday. I'm looking at this injury report, and they are so banged up, they literally had a walkthrough today. They did not even put pads on. You've got Baker didn't practice. Bucky Irving rumored to be out. You've got their 3 top cornerbacks all out. If this injury list stays like it is, I'm going to put an asterisk. They are going to lose. If they get back some of these DNPs and Baker plays, I don't know about Bucky, but if they get some corners back, Godwin's a full go, and all those people that are limited, if they're in, the Bucks will survive the road trip to Seattle because they are not the Saints.
Okay, so you're picking. Yes, I don't know who you picking.
I'm picking the Bucks. And if this injury report stays the same, I'm going to publicly recant that on Saturday night.
No.
I'm not betting against Baker. Give me the Bucks. Fuck it.
I'm going Bucks also, but boy, I got to tell you, my betting lock might end up being Seattle after hearing Tommy and seeing the line. But I did fill out the form. I'm not going to renege. I picked Tampa. I'm going Tampa.
Baker will not lose to a woke-ass city that had a city within a city named Chad. Give me Baker. Give me the Bucks.
Oh, y'all going to hate my lock this week. The Bucks are beat up bad, and it's tough to play in Seattle, just ask the Saints. It's the second longest road trip of any NFL.
Like the second longest road trip possible.
Miami to Seattle was the longest. Tampa Bay to Miami to Seattle was the second longest. Long road trip. Everybody's hurt. Going into the 12th man, got to take the Seahawks.
Without hesitation,
I say I have spent many a time in Chad and have loved it. Give me Seattle to get the win at home against Tampa Bay.
So before we get off of this is what I was referring to earlier. This weekend, the Bucks will be wearing their white creamsicle throwbacks.
Overrated.
The
Oh,
Seahawks will be wearing their old school Steve Largent, Rick Myrer
Come on.
Hell
blues.
That's going to be legit.
It is a throwback to the first ever game in Bucks history in 76. So we'll have throwback on throwback, in my opinion, probably 2 of the top 5 NFL throwbacks going ahead.
Yeah. That's going to be clean. That's going to look legit.
Even Bucks, odd Seahawks.
Seahawks. All right, now we go to the Giants and the Saints. The Giants are a 1.5-point underdog coming into the Dome. The market on StubHub is the Saints are the cheapest ticket in the NFL Sunday by a lot, which tells me that the Giants fans aren't traveling, but they're not all that excited to see this either. They are 1-3. The Saints are 0-4. Spencer Rattler is 0-10 as a starter. The Saints have a franchise have lost 8 straight games. What gives? Ineptitude versus ineptitude. Daboll on the other side. I don't know if he's ever won 2 straight games. What gives on Sunday with the Saints as a 1.5-point favorite against the New York Football Giants?
Pour me all the exciting whites this weekend. I'm not picking against the Giants. They could be beat up in the wide receiver room, but you got Scatterboo and you got Dart going to be throwing darts all over the Superdome.
I said this earlier. Saints have games where there's no way the Saints should be in contention for the game, and they're in contention, and they have games where they should win, and they just lay an egg. This is one of those games where they lay an egg. Giants take the win.
Saints by a field goal, 20-17, an ugly game, and everybody's going to be trolling and saying that, oh, man, Dart sucks, even though he's going to have a better career than every quarterback on the Saints roster right now. Saints 20, Giants 17, in a game that they're going to regret winning later because they're going to have a head-to-head over the Giants in the Tank Bowl a little later in the year.
Okay, question about that. That 20 points means they either made 2 field goals or they missed an extra point. Which one is it going to be? Because Groupie...
Could be a little bit of
I don't have any faith in Groupie to make 2 field goals.
Yeah, I don't. Give me the 2 field goals, I guess. But yeah, that's a great point.
Might be sacrilegious to say this, but I'm going to be cheering against Damien's excited whites, and I'm going to parlay my own exciting whites of the Oreo defense. So I think Stutzman, Werner, and Brzee will overpower Scatterboo and Dart. Saints will win and take it home in the Dome. Who dat?
The answer is no.
The answer is no to Mayor Cantrell being guilty of the crime she is being persecuted. Give me New Orleans and give me justice for Latoya Cantrell.
I'm drinking Riesling all weekend.
Have you ever
Even
drank Riesling?
Saints.
No,
I
you
love
won't.
Riesling.
Oh.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Even Saints, odd Giants.
You don't like Riesling?
I don't like wine in general.
You uncultured.
Giants.
Giants for the
Man,
wheel.
Come on, Wheel. Take the Saints.
The wheel hates us.
From Chad to Latoya Cantrell, this wizard.
Dude, the Wizard loves Latoya Cantrell. And I
The
really
Wizard
don't know
like
why.
protests of National Guard.
Oh, absolutely, Mark. Join in on the podcast and give us a shout.
He's probably caught up in the traffic of it.
I don't know what hits me, man. Like it just comes and goes. Let's get to our parlay of the week. We did not make you guys any money. Thanks, Nick and Tommy. Damien and I both went 2-0.
Are we sponsored by FanDuel yet?
I
How
don't
are
think
y'all
so.
playing?
We're
I'll
making
start-
FanDuel some money.
I'll start caring about this gambling stuff when people put real money. Because I've seen pictures of somebody betting $1 on a parlay or this $5 stuff. When people really want to start betting, then I'll give away real picks.
Didn't you send us a bet slip of you betting $1 on this parlay and you bought the?
I did
points or
not.
something?
I'm being falsely
That was Turtle.
accused.
That was Turtle.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I'll just go ahead and say this. We have not ever won this parlay when Tommy has been part of the panel. We won when Turtle was
Okay.
part of the panel.
I won both my first 2 weeks. I don't want to hear it.
Damien, what was your record last week?
In the parlay?
Yeah.
So overall last week, I was 6-1 in the picks.
And in the parlay, you were 2-0, no?
2-0.
Yeah, I was
see
2-0
4
also. Huh?
checks
Mm,
on the
I
two
see.
different
By the time y'all get to 2-0, I'm usually 2-0.
I see
And
X's.
then I see 2 X's next to Tennessee and the Chargers. So someone went 0-2.
That Tennessee was so stupid. Really? 0.5? 0.5.
Yeah,
That's how they get you.
Unreal.
That's how they get you. Look at that setup.
Do we need it? That is very nice. Do we need to go to our second string, who probably should be our first string?
We won with him.
Yeah. All right. Let's do better this week. Here's our parlays. We got our locks. Damien, lead off, and you got yours locked in already. Who you got on the college side? We lead off with NCAA.
Give me Texas. Damn it. Giving 7 over Billy Napier, who is not going to make it out of the weekend.
Can I take LSU in the money line? They're on a bye. See, I got a few of them that I'm picking from. Which one am I going to go with here? I am going with...
Hold on. Rand, you went with our picks? If you did, that's pretty impressive.
Turtle won the college parlay.
Rand said he pushed it Tennessee to 7.
Yeah, so Turtle won because he bought a point on the Tennessee game because he just knew Tommy's pick was going to lose.
Turtle, as cheap as he is, had to spend extra money to overcome Tommy.
I like how you calling somebody cheap.
Right. You said it. I was thinking it. 100% right on that. Okay, I'm going to go with this one. It makes me want to barf in my mouth even saying that. Alabama minus 10.5 against Vanderbilt.
My backup is Vanderbilt plus 10.5.
Come on.
Diego Pavia 19-5 against the spread as an underdog. Okay, so my pick will be Georgia Bulldogs minus 20.5 over Kentucky. Kentucky's offense might not even score against Georgia's defense. They're pissed off. They just lost to Alabama. They will take them behind the woodshed and kick the shit out of them.
I actually like that. I like that. So Tommy, give us the one that's going to bust the parlay.
Oh, Lord. Damien took mine. You know what? Miami will win by more than 4 against Florida State.
I actually like that too. And like all
it's 4.5.
Trolling aside.
Oh, I see 4 on.
I'm asking. Well,
yeah, it's 4.5.
The last I looked was 4.5.
Okay. Well, I'm on Caesar,
not that I
so
gamble.
maybe that's why. All right. I still think they win by more than 5. They're going to win by a touchdown.
All right. So if you take that parlay, we are, let's see, 11 plus 11, 62. So that's almost 12-1 odds. So Nick is making his little $5 wager. You're getting back, what, about 65 if we win? 63. Okay. Yeah, good deal. Now we go.
Win some money, man. Let's see.
Let's go to the NFL now, where we've got some lines and some different things to look at. What do we got in the NFL that we like this week, boys?
Saying I don't love this. I like it. I don't love it. That was a Tim McGraw. I like it.
I'll say you don't want some more of it.
Give me Raiders plus a touchdown over the Colts.
The Raiders.
Colts suck.
Not a big Daniel Jones guy.
Indiana Jones?
My pick, if y'all want me to take this one out, I can. I have Seahawks money line over the
That's such a cop-out bullshit. That's 2 straight weeks you take her.
We're picking locks here.
Oh, so you're going Seahawks?
I mean, do y'all all win against that one a little while ago? If y'all want to have
No. I said whenever I picked Tampa that no one hearing the Better Call Bado injury report that I would have changed if I would have known. I'm actually on your side.
I'm a week ahead. What up? I'm on Seattle time.
You're in Chad. I am going to London. Vikings minus 3.5 against the Browns. Dylan Gabriel was not very good in college. He's not going to be very good in the pros, especially not against the Vikings defense. Cleveland probably doesn't score at all. Give me Minnesota, who ain't much better, but give me Minnesota, I don't know, 21-10 against Cleveland.
Did you see the over-under for that at 36?
35.5.
Yeah.
Wow. Carson Wentz versus Dylan Gabriel.
Big showdown.
This is tough.
Tommy's not liking anything. I didn't like anything either.
Yeah, it's rough this week.
I was going to take the Chargers again, but I think Jaden Daniels is coming back, so I don't like that.
He is.
Okay.
He's cleared.
But you know what? Give me the Dallas Cowboys.
Ooh.
Over the New York Jets. I like the fight they played with. Packers are supposed to be this great, amazing team. Even without CeeDee Lamb, Pickens look like a monster. The Jets just suck. They are horrible. So I'm going with Casey's team that way. Even if I lose, he loses too.
What's the spread?
Money line or spread?
I'm on Caesars, and I have 2.5. So it's probably
that's right, 2.5.
This is the first week we don't pick against the Giants.
They're playing the Saints.
Yeah, go figure, huh? I almost picked Saints. I'm not gonna. Okay, let's see. That is plus 983. It's almost 10-1 odds there if you go with us on the NFL side. So that is our parlays. hopefully, look, last couple of weeks, we've had some folks make some cash. You had to buy a point or two on the college side last week. 2 weeks ago, we just hit it outright. That's what we got. And I like what it says in the note here. On the college side, we got Damien going with Texas -7 against Florida. I'm going Alabama -10 or 10.5 against Vanderbilt rather. Nick's going Georgia -20.5 against Kentucky. Tommy's going Miami -4.5 against Florida State. In the NFL, Damien's got the Raiders +7 against the Colts. I've got the Vikings -3.5 against the Browns. Having a note here, Nick is being picking Seattle money line. And it says Tommy, Cowboys -2.5 against the Jets.
Cha-ching! Cash it in! Here come the picks! Yeah!